Relocation to Colombia is not for everyone. Let's start here. Today, I want to talk about relocating to Colombia, Medellin specifically, because this is where we moved about a year and 8 months ago. So, a lot of people think that before you relocate, you have to take care of all the paperwork, and at least the head of the family, one person needs to have the visa, and all the others can be underneath it. Afterward, need to find a place to live, etc. And all this is true. You need to prepare a ton of paperwork, and it's better to have a visa at least for one of you. But if you ask me, I think the more important thing that you need to be ready to is the change. It's a huge, big change. It depends where you're relocating from. People that relocated here from Florida, it's a big change for them. It doesn't matter. We came after 4 years in Spain. It's a big change. If you're coming from Brazil, maybe it's not such a big change, but in any case, you are transforming your life. You will be new in a new place. Most likely, you will not know a lot of people, if at all. Basically, you will discover your social skills. You will need to find ways to entertain yourself, and you will need to adjust. New food, new weather, new people, new everything. You will have to deal with a lot of things. If you're coming with children, it's even more because they have to take care also of becoming the new kid. If you're putting them in school, if they're homeschooled, in any case, you will have to deal with so much. So, in my opinion, way before you start the paperwork and all the other things that you need to take care of, you have to take care of the preparation in your head. You have to be ready to be facing a lot of changing, the dynamic between your family, your relationship with your mate, with the relationship with your kids. Everything will get a different perspective. Now, probably because this is not our first rodeo and this is not our first relocation, we lived in China, we lived in Europe, we lived in the US, and now we are here in Medellin, Colombia. But during those years, 20 years that we are been relocating to places with kids, so we have a lot of experience, and we've seen during those years that we are traveling, we've seen families that, you know, you treat it as fall apart because of that. I think everything is for the best, no matter what is happening. It might look bad when it's happening, but it's always for the best. There's always a blessing in it, in my opinion. But we've seen families that broke apart because of it. And we've seen families that got so connected because of it and have the best relationships with their people that they're living with. Because after all, your kids are people that you're sharing your life with. So for us personally, it's been such a great journey. It still is. And so I highly recommend to move from your comfort zone, discover new places, take care of all the stuff that you need to take care, like paperwork and preparation. Of course, I recommend coming here before just to visit, just to feel the vibe, looking at the places to live. But no matter what you do, the real preparation is here in your mindset. So, my name is Revital. This is a video regarding what I think is the first thing to do before you even take the first step for relocating anywhere. In this case, is Medellin, Colombia.